everyone, it's Cindy. Welcome back to Studioloo. I'm here today for Thrifty Canucks, Thrifty Thursday. You can check my description box down below to get more details on both of those fun YouTube thrifting collaborations. So I have a little thrift, kind of a sizable little thrift, I don't know. But anyways, I found these two Christmas photo albums, and I just like that they're like waterfalls. If we wanted to, we could put ephemera, which is my plan maybe for these. Or we could use separately, as many of these as we want, and they could make waterfall features in journals. So I got two of those. They're the same. And then I found this random packet of paper, and it just looks like it's got some fun, cool stuff in it, like scrappy kind of stuff. I think it is my junk journal round robin that's making me excited to have somebody else's bits and things that people create with. So let's take a look what's in here. I have not opened it, so I could just kind of see from the outside that there was some neat papers in here, but I don't know because you can't open things in stores. So let's take a quick look here. I'm just going to get rid of this plastic because we're going to release this all out of here. So this is nice. It's embossed. This is not really my thing. Although I kind of like the word snippet there. Maybe I'll keep that. We got some bees. And these are kind of broken up into different plastics. We have some full size kind of paper, which is great. And some what's that, 6x9 type paper. Looks like there's a few scrappy flower petals, reds, oranges, burgundy. And then some more little scrappy bits. These are nice little squares and things. So I'll just put those right now in my scraps. And then some of this animal print paper. Some nice kind of handmade paper. And this is some kind of a how to make a gallery wall. These pieces though are nice thick paper that I can use for backing things for sure. I'll just put it right in my backing materials here that I keep in my box. Then yeah, just scrappy stuff, just fun. Some tissue with gold. Yeah, some scrapbook paper and some interesting textures. This one's really nice. Yeah, odds and ends. So I'll finish sorting the rest of this out afterward, but yeah. Okay, and then I got this little bag of sacks for $1. They're just these little paper sacks. They're black and white, and there's probably about 10 to 12 of them in there. And then I found this. So this is on a wood board, but it was only $3. And I figured I could use it because it's really, really cool. So it's printed on a nice kind of burly fabric. It feels kind of like a rough canvas or jute. And it's all these hens, all these chickens and roosters, all chickens. And then it's just got wood, and then these two eyelets, you could hang it like a picture. But I think I'm going to make use of the fabric material. Okay, and then this one. So pink tags were 50% off on this day. So I paid $4.50 for this. So I've seen these purses before. Have you ever seen these purses? Probably advertised online. You see how they're iridescent and really cool. I was dumbfounded to find this in there. It's in good shape. It is. I don't know if it has a name brand or not. I suspect this is a knockoff type bag, that there's probably loads of companies that make these. Because you know how sometimes like something goes viral and then like all of the companies like in China that kind of watch for that kind of thing, they pay attention and they make it too. So that being said, this fabric's very cool, right? So it's like these panels are like a vinyl type material and they're fused really well on the fabric. So I can theoretically cut along the seam and then have two nice big pieces of this. And yeah, I'm excited because it's like really iridescent and beautiful, and like the light picks it up really nicely, and I think it would make a very cool like journal cover or something. I'm not exactly sure yet what I want to do with it, and it's funny because I actually have a pair of shoes that are this exact same material on the outside that I got, and I love them. Okay, then I found these. So this was a $1 Christmas ornament, and like these two things came together, and there was like this weird angel star tacky Christmas ornament. So I just wanted these though, so I actually redonated the rest of the ornament while I was still there and just took these. I want these for jelly printing. Won't they make a beautiful like pattern? So those will go into my jelly printing stash. And then I picked up this just because it was a decent price. It was $3.15, and it's a nice doily. It would also be great for jelly printing. What is this on it here? A little pin. Oof. Let's get rid of that. I hate these kind of things, these safety pins. It's got like a, I don't know what this is from. Just has numbers and stuff on it, but yeah, it's a nice doily. Be good to cut up and add to things. It's like in square blocks, so you could really do some fun printing with it. I could cut one of each of those out and use them for printing. Then I found some paper. So this was all together, like these are all taped together for $2.50. $2.59. So they also had like a coloring book on the inside and some like stickers for sticking on your hair. I don't know, but anyways, these are mailing labels, 600 for laser and inkjet printers, and they're like 6 nice big ones. So I thought those would be really nice for jelly printing. I think I've seen Mary Ellen at Red Parrot do that. And then we got some gloss photo paper, and then some matte photo paper, and I think that's all that was in there. But like, see how they like stick things together, so you're not really allowed to take it apart. But I did a little bit. I put it back together, but I just wanted to see, sorry, let's get this off. I just wanted to see like what was in the middle, and like when I opened it, there was like a coloring book called like Monstrology, and I already gave it to the kids. They've been coloring in it. It's basically one of those like triple split coloring books where you've got like the head, the body, and the feet, and you can flip it and create your own custom monster. So I thought that was kind of cool. So yeah, we got lots of this paper, which is the gloss photo paper, and then a decent amount of the matte photo paper too, which is a lot harder to find. And then a whole, like this thing's full. This is the whole box of these. I don't know. I guess it's been open, but it feels like it's entirely full. So a good deal for $2.59. Then the last, I think, no, not the last thing. So then I found this little Taj Mahal stack from DCWV. So this week was Diwali, so I was like, this was probably to do something with Diwali. So a lot of these have a cut out of them of two circles, but then a lot of them don't, right? So I think there's most of them in here. There's 3 of each, and then usually one of them has been cut and the other 2 are totally fine. And they're just like different nice, you know, patterns. They come in handy for all different kinds of things. So yeah. Okay. So that is that. Let me grab the rest over here. So that's my official thrift store stuff. This is from my antique store that I go to sometimes. And let me just get it all discombobulated here. I'm gonna put this bag over here. So, okay, hold on. So this is the first thing. So this is from 1917. It's a Rice and Whaley Livestock Commission Dealers ledger book, basically. So 1917, and it's been signed inside. And there's a little bit of, you know, ledger kind of going on about cattle. But most of it is actually blank. But there's a little writing at the front. There's a bit at the back too. All these tallies of how much, you know, people spent and stuff. And it's interesting, this cattle one, because it's like the date bought of, and these are the names: Cassel, Snyder, number of hogs, 5, 3, like number of cattle, number of sheep, what it weighed, like I guess 5 cows weighed 7.30 or 730 pounds, I guess, would be 5 cow or hogs. Shrink, I don't know what shrink would be. Price 18 cents, CTS, yeah. I don't think that could be right. It's got to be $18, because here we've got to Nürburgring, 5 hogs, 920 pounds for $18.10. Kind of cool, but I like this little ledger book. And then I got some cabinet cards. So this one, just a lovely, kind of fun watermarks on this one. It's from E.S. Phillips Artist, Hagersville, Ontario. And this one doesn't have any information, but it's just a nice black cabinet card. And this one, Simpson, I can't read that. Oh, 357 Yonge Street, Toronto. Yeah, so Simpson something studio, and he's lovely. And then the last one is this lovely, this is a framed like photo style one, like the booklet kind of framing. Nothing on the back. Then I found some fun little Victorian scraps. So I don't think I want to open them. Hold on. I'll just take that off so you can see them. But see, there's 2 of this girl and 2 of that girl, and their feet, they're like faced each direction. And they're just like, they fold, you know, so you could fold them over a page, or you could cut them apart. Just some Victorian scraps. They had a bunch of Victorian scraps, but I didn't grab a ton of them. Then probably my most biggest treasure here for the day is this. So this is Dunk & Co. of Kitchener, a ledger from 1933 to 1938. And inside, it's got this Dunk & Co. Like little photocopy, I guess. Yeah, these are photocopies, goes with the ledger. So I think that they created, the antique store created the dealer to show like what's inside the ledger. But they didn't have it. It was actually in a locked cabinet. I had to get the poor man to open this cabinet and fish this out for me. And like, this ledger is quite tall. It's like let's see, 13 inches tall. So it literally just fit like end to end with a tiny bit of space in the cabinet. And of course it was behind a bunch of like, you know, little breakable things. And so he was like, oh no. And so I said, I'm sorry, I need to see that ledger. So yeah, it says here 1933 to 1938, 1939 estate of Edwin B. Dunk, sale of store fixtures. And so look at these beauties, 1933. So lots of writing in these beautiful pages. They have the blue numbers up at the top, and it's a red and blue, 2 different blues, and a bit of a purple ledger. So we do have lots of good blank pages at the back too. And I'm actually a fan. I would buy a ledger that was fully written through because I love the writing, but it's about half and half. It's filled up to page 131, and I'm thinking I'll probably do some digital stuff with this. I'll definitely be excited to play with this book because it's beautiful. Just kind of look through the pages. So there's 199, or I guess 200 pages in here. Oh, there's something in there. You always look. There's a nice big long receipt from a cash register. Yep. So that is the ledger book and the other antique goodies. So that is like my antique and thrift haul. I can show you one more thing if you want. Oh, I lied. It's not the end, guys. I forgot. I actually went to another thrift store earlier in the week. Hold on. Ha ha ha. So, I got this paper. This is like really beautiful wrapping kind of paper. It's like craft paper, but look how nice and like fall feeling it is. It's really good. So there's 2 like squares of that. And then this was kind of my haul of that day. It was like, I think I was mentioning in one of the videos, I was whining to my husband that like we were at this is all from my recycling center, this portion of things. I was whining about how I never find any like beautiful illustrated gardening kind of books anymore. Like they're all photography now. And then of course, immediately I found this Trees of Parks and Gardens, and look at the gorgeous cover with that gold leaf on it. Like, come on. So then I was like, is this going to be illustrated? And surely enough, it's those beautiful, and I don't have this one. It's so pretty. And then this is so these are really cool, the China tree. We have one of these in my local graveyard, and these pods are just exceptionally cool. The China tree, or Pride of India, is a very attractive species with its characteristic leaves. It's a deciduous tree up to 32 feet high, and the trunk generally branches close to the ground, so it resembles a large shrub. And yeah, that's my experience with them. They're just gorgeous. And they have like these like big seeds on the inside of that pod. That's a tulip tree with their beautiful orange smelling flowers. Magnolia, another favorite of mine. I go to a local cemetery that has all of these trees. A white mulberry. It's so funny. It's almost like documentation of that actual graveyard that I go to. This too, the witch elm with these cool little seed pods. And there's a red oaks there. Turkey oak they have there too. Sweet chestnut. Yeah. European beech. Do they have hornbeam? I think so. See, the place that I go, common alder, I see those all the time, is silver birch. It's like run by a botanical society. So yeah, these are all like trees that we have here. I don't see giant sequoia. Lawson cypress I've seen. Italian cypress. Definitely the white pine. Scots pine. Cedar. It's so nice when you just like know all your trees. I love that I've gotten so much knowledge. The ginkgo, of course. I actually need to collect some ginkgo fruit this week, maybe. Then I got this paper. This is just like, this is typical of your recycling centers. They just have random kind of stuff. So it's just a random stack of like papers. Some of them are these practice sheets for creative lettering. And then I got 2 boxes of parchment. I didn't pay $2 for them. It's all by weight. They don't actually price things here, so it was probably priced somewhere else. But yeah, they're these like normal kind of weight, like laser inkjet printer parchment paper. So they're kind of like nice, you know, shaded color. Then books. So I got this book, Tideland Treasure, Todd Ballantine. It's these beautiful like info pages on all sorts of things that would be at a shoreline, right? From butterflies to bees. There's a moon snail and horseshoe crab, jellyfish, like just beautiful pages. And again, that came from the Recycle Center. And so did this, Old Man's Garden, written and illustrated by Honora Brown. So this looks very, very informational and cool. Lots of different plants in here that I've never even seen before. And lots of information about medicine, plant medicine, columbine. And like it gives a bit of history, and it talks about, you know, the benefits of each plant, what they do. So good information to have. Probably won't cut that one up. I don't know. And then a couple more books. So this one is a children's book, but it's really beautiful. North Country Night, Daniel San-Souci. Same as the dust jacket. I'll probably make ephemera from this because it's like really beautiful. We have snow all through it. It's just a gorgeous kind of wintry forest book. All the animals, this beautiful owl. Yeah. And then one last book, a big one, a last minute one. It had just gotten unpacked. Dublin, 1000 Years of Wood Quay, Jonathan Barton and Stephen Conlon. So I saw this and I was like, what a huge book. But I mean, it's kind of great for like if you are doing a journal and you want to have a big page to fold. So it's got a bunch of different, so this is like, you know, all just big nice illustrations. So this is the Viking ship fort, the Battle of Clontarf, the Tale of Two Sieges, Strongbow takes Dublin, King John and the Building of Wood Quay, the Bruce Invasion. But like, see, it's all like castles and stuff, like, so just interesting. That's really cool. The bombardment of the Four Courts, cool buildings, the first performance of Handel's Messiah, William of Orange in Dublin. Just beautiful. The Siege of Dublin. Okay. So then I went to my local scrapbook store today. I haven't been in a little while because they moved super far away from me. They're not so local anymore, sadly. But I'll show you what I picked out. I wanted to get some Tim Holtz Christmas. They didn't have a lot. They had a little bit. So I did get some backdrops. The lovely backdrop pages. Yeah, they're beautiful. And then I did get the Christmas large collage strips. And I did get the layers and paper dolls. Unfortunately, I didn't find all the Christmas like vintage advertising stuff. They didn't have it because I'm very late in the game, I think, getting to the Christmas Tim Holtz, but that's okay. And then I found this just on a whim. I picked it up. So it's a splatter brush from Distress. So like, you know, it might make splattering a little easier and fun. So I haven't seen this before, but it's got these nice long, it's like an, you know, an exaggerated kind of fan brush, but it's made from plastic, like thick. These are thick. And like, imagine, you know, having that nice girth when you're splatter painting. Dip the tips of the Distress splatter brush bristles into fluid ink, paint, or medium. Hold the brush over your surface. Grab the midsection of the bristles with your fingers and pull them back towards you. Point the brush towards your project and slowly release the bristles to create the splatter. To clean, rinse the bristles with water while art medium is wet and allowed to dry. So yeah, you know, you'll keep your fingers dry by keeping them back here and splatter it, you know, toward your piece. So that's a fun tool. I'm excited about that. I don't often get new tools these days, so yep, I am excited. Okay, and then I did get a couple bits of paper. because I figured I won't be going there as frequently as I once did. And I saw this 49 in Market terracotta color swatch collection, and it's gorgeous. So like, look, here's the panels of it here. You see all those and all these. I won't open it today, but yeah, they're really, really beautiful. So that'll be in Ad Journal coming up. And then I've never seen this brand before, hunkydorycraft.co.uk. So she's my scrapbook store is starting to carry like more things because they moved. They just have like a really big store now, so like I think she's got more options. But this is essentially like vellum that has been foiled. It's Winter Robins luxury foiled acetate. So I think there are a few different like patterns in here, 2 or 3, but they're sheets of acetate. I'll take one out and show you. So like they're a little girthy. I think you can print on them probably. And yeah, it's just gold foiled acetate sheets. So there's 4 designs in total, and she told me that she's going to be like getting more of this like line of, they do paper and all sorts of stuff, because I think like with this it's just the acetate, but like, you know, they have this like bird here shown, and I think it's part of the paper collection that goes with these to make projects like this card. So yeah, I was just interested in the acetate. Like, as you know, with me, I don't do a lot of like kit based work where like I've, you know, bought like, say, you know, a kit to make a calendar or something like that. I don't really do that. I just kind of use things as art materials. But yeah, that is my thrift haul and my scrapbook store and all of that kind of stuff haul. So I hope you enjoyed, and I hope you're doing well. Thanks for watching. Bye for now.